everybody. And Jindra. Give my microphone like 1 minute. Roughly, it's really just a couple seconds. So bear with me. I went and I got set up 2-channel audio. I ordered a new microphone because I'm pretty sure that it is the microphone that's doing it. Being that sure, I went and ordered another microphone and I'm going to try 1 or 2 more pieces with the 2-channel. If you still can't hear, see the bass line on that? My voice, my grandmother was Canadian and I naturally speak lower than an American, so I have this bass boost that carries. And I can switch to an American accent, but you can hear how hard that is for me. Whereas the Canadian will tend to project a little bit more. So it's just, like a lower register, but I actually have to use my speaking voice about 2 notes above what's pleasant for me in my lower range. I don't know if you know this, but you actually sub-vocalize. You sub-vocalize everything that you're thinking as you talk, and so a lot of the times we'll talk to ourselves. You can see actors doing it on TV where they sub-vocalize and so on. So anyways, I'm Jindra. This is what to play next. You might also know me as Aliera of Wayrest. I did make it all one word despite the fact that you didn't caps, so now I'm regretting it. So I refuse. I am the queen of one take. When I bring stuff to you, I bring it to you real, including mistakes. I'm a beta tester. I actually started with Bethesda Softworks under my father, Akatosh. So this is my empire. I am the queen who united Tamriel and provided an anti-villain counterpart to what could have been the villain, the main character in that, who was a man who had run into significant problems to do with politics and the society therein. So I had a very feminine counterpoint to that that was so well done. I've never seen the anti-villain trope. It's the anti-hero you see an awful lot. People hate the anti-hero. The anti-villain, I've never seen it done better, or even really again, other than the way that Mara did it. I was so blown away. So obviously my father's in all of them. I was in Daggerfall. We beta tested through, I just put on anti-aging lotion, so I have cat hair. No cat lady, I'm alright with it. We beta tested Arena and Daggerfall, and ironically, since I'm really mostly interested in game design, I do art and whatnot. That end of it, I'm upper class, and our women are extraordinarily well trained in the classical arts. So it's something that we automatically do off the drop. So my major contribution was honestly probably my friends network. I went out and I was young at the time, but I talked to a couple of the right people and probably made a difference in launching the company. My father beta tested like mad. They were so impressed with him. He once put his personal computer, internet laptops, on they bought an airline ticket into the airport and put it up and everything about the airline so that Daggerfall could launch in time.
May bright moons watch over you.
Alright, so we're looking for this dude's daughter. This is his issue. His daughter ran off with like the mafia. She either got sold to smugglers or she ran off with them, and we kind of can't tell which. We're working with the Cat in the Hat, Mizik, who's supposedly a detective. Meet Mizik in the Banished Regrets. So we have to find. Now, I love this about their compass. They must have run into people like me. I wouldn't be shocked to find out that this was put in, I think, in Lord of the Rings online. So it's not like this was necessarily an original. But I get lost at the mall, and so I need one of these because everything orients around the direction that I'm heading.
So, I recently traveled past Two Moons Temple. I hate to say it, but I think the...
But yeah, the connection from New York to DC, I was so happy that I was able to use that to, help the company out. And I was was younger, and I got an empire as a result. So this is it. This is the banished regrets. Hold on, we're doing something wrong here. Okay, that's
You
meat music.
mentioned butterflies.
How did I get turned around here?
This one has
I
bad
warned you.
feeling about
Like it's
that.
bad.
A memory teases.
Alright, above. So this is the building, the banished regrets. It must be. Is that the inn name? I have a 12-second memory span. The only class I got a bad grade in university, literally ever, was memory. Yeah.
But come the morning sun, she'll most definitely run.
Now that was more Italian. I noticed that this is, these guys have a definite Middle Eastern bent, the Khajiit. And so on. That looks like Mancala. It looks like the sideboard for a game of cribbage. So there's Shazuri. Here's our boy Torque. Really want his name to be spelled differently. But I felt that was interesting given the Russo Asian style of the games, and there is like, I don't even know how to express to people. Mr. Howard and his partner, his whole team, the art team, every part of it, I saw sketches so I can picture it in my head. I always think of the art department. But they could not have been more clear. They did not want this to have a real world base. I personally tie everything to that. So no big deal there. But that is 100% not what that's not it.
So the other thorn in my paw arrives.
Are we going? Can we talk?
I told you, did I not? First time was a warning. Now it is a threat. You both leave town. No more investigations. No more sticking your snouts where they don't belong. Collect your things and leave.
Honey, I don't know how to explain myself to you, but I'll leave town if I feel like it.
That again? I told you Issue's daughter left Riverhold years ago. He's just a delusional old Khajiit caught up in a fantasy. And for this you tried to ruin my little operation? Of all the things!
Really? I'll tell you what, your little operation is unimpressive to me.
Who I am does not matter. What I can do to you, on the other hand, should be of immediate concern. You either leave Riverhold on your own, or you leave in pieces. Your choice.
Oh, I understand. Attitude problem according to some people. It really depends on where you're from. People talk themselves through it.
So it appears that your strange friend is Rideza the rogue. Good to know.
I just play a rogue, or a rogue cleric all the time.
Let us just say that her reputation precedes her. Well, threats to our life aside, it seems that we finally have a perpetrator. Now we just need to follow her.
You're gonna follow her? I'm trying to embrace, can you see I'm trying to embrace my GD persona here?
We are investigators, are we not? You must search for a trail. With any luck, she'll lead you straight to Issue's daughter. Meanwhile, Mizik will alert the proper authorities.
Okay. Track rid down. Can do. I mean, I feel good about it, don't you? The NPCs will run, or NPCs, other characters will run past me, completely and totally throw me off. I tried to talk to a couple.
We must follow the jelly trail.
Those were fresh
Quick.
sugar claws. I didn't even see who ran into me.
Are you serious? That's hilarious. Just bleeding jelly.
There! Rideza must have stepped on the jelly from the sugar claws. You must follow her trail while this one alerts the guards.
Honey, I don't see other parts to this trail. It looks like she went back into the building to me. I mean, that's what I would do. Something like that. Or she jumped into a fountain. I feel like I'm looking for the Easter Bunny. No one else is feeling this, and it's starting to rain. So why wouldn't it? There's dirt. I'm not really seeing that as a solid leaf thread. Hold on, what's this? We'll follow my compass instead. We'll do that. Nope. Like miners and whatnot must feel this way. Just following this lodestone around. Ditches on you. This is inside the house of history. Who are you from?
Have you met the new investigator in town? Music Thunderboots, he calls himself. Pah. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? If he actually ends up solving a case, I'll eat my own right boot. And that's a promise.
Really? Like, I have the system where I can hold you to that, friend. Alright. Track road via down. Okay. I was hoping they had a better clue for me. You can't use your hands in video games, and that's very interesting to me. Warner Brothers actually addressed that in Mad Max, ironically. Are we serious right now?
There! Riteza must have stepped on the jelly from the sugar claws.
I see
You
that.
must follow her trail while this one alerts the guards.
Okay, honey, that trail goes east and then disappears. See? Right into the mountain. Exactly what I would do. I'm not seeing another trail. Alright. Oh, this is frustrating. You kick over when you have real world skills. So that is rough because like I go to look for actual tracks. And you have to sweep really slowly to do it. We'll just go where we know that she might be. We'll do that. They're just great. We're knocking over these guys for everything we're worth. Might as well. This frog. I am just going to basically head to every place I know that their caches are. I auto-sneak. This is terrible. Like, one too many rounds of paintball, LARPing, and I, like, LARP out everything now. If it's D&D, I'm LARPing D&D style. Much fun. Yeah, here. Come on. Yeah. You, friend, are now mine. Torch bug. Great. Yeah. This is beautiful. We, need fishing bait. Oh, don't stop to fish for me. You know, I would never fish them. And I just wait there. Thanks, Self. You're welcome, Self. Alright. Oh, you're not even a real monster. Okay? You know what? Like chopping a tree when I get to the end of a monster. I just go for it. Alright. Got crates. If I recall right, yeah, investigate power search locations. Not gonna lead me anywhere good. There was an encampment. Smooth buggers. Maple cat. Weird. I just like Rando Chief. Do we have any marked boxes? No. Oh. Can I jump up there? You would have thought that I could. Who am I, friend? Who am I? So, that's not one of them. I'm gonna have a minute of this. Get my bearings. Yeah. So that is the way into the city. No? There's the city. There were bandits. Where are the rogues? I thought they were solidly little rats. Stuff is all along the riverbanks, various and sundries. River hold. Track Garcia down. The only thing it's showing me is the last marker. Am I crouched? I think I am. Empty backpack. I thought this would be easy. We could just head to the bandits camp. I was gonna get the drop on this check. I couldn't find the gosh darn encampment or the gosh darn tracks. Apparently they do exist. From a jelly roll or from a sweet roll? Sweet rolls don't have jelly in them. So I'm a little bit lost. And they're little bunk cakes that are frosted. So, not sure where we're going here. What do we do, friend, when we're lost or separated? We go back to the beginning. That's what we'll do. Area below. Track Garcia down. Back to the beginning. Alright. We have jelly tracks, which are now long gone. Area below. Okay, is my track Garcia down finally gone? Alright, that helps. Does it come back? It does. Okay, that's not good. So we are now inside of the sphere of track Garcia down. I can't click on them. At least if I do, it doesn't. I'll just accidentally summon my horse, don't mind me. That footprint is running this way. You're Khajiit. So. That is not a door. That helps. You absolute buffoon. What are you? Smuggler's Lair? What are you, Dorothy? Oh my god. It's a little bit chilly in here. You know I'm down south, and I must be part Argentinian because I really just, I get cold at the drop of a hat. You will always see me with, I have some fleece hoodies and these puppies on. I should have got them in all different colors. Oh, we're going. Dead yet? Sandro. Did I just lose the ability to... I'm gonna loot Sandroach instead of... This is the worst thing ever. I completely forgot. You can only kill one... Loot one opponent at a time, and that... It stops... Like you were being the loud one. Did they actually manage a... Oh. Daggerfall. Hold on. If I leave the instance, they come back. If I die, what's the death? Do they regen? I mean, are you kidding me? Please tell me you're kidding me. You know what, friend? I'm gonna pop into existence really low now. Can't block arrows or I can. Oh, I obviously can. I was ready to start spell slinging. And I just ran out of health. So stupid. There's another dead body that I could be looting. Nope. They're just not giving it to me. Not gonna happen. Riverhold. Got... Oh, hello. But yeah, in Mad Max they actually addressed where you can attack, when you attack, it determines what point of a body. So for instance, I'm attacking high. As you can see on my swings. I would like to loot your body, friend. You're not gonna let me have that, are you? I love that this is stealth. You can dodge their spells. I need to be using magic considerably more frequently than I am. This is my version of infiltration, apparently. So I'm glad they addressed the dodging, and the fact that you can evade, for instance, magic. Anything that they have to sight in on you for. Holy shit. Mushrooms. You go around.
I warned you! Now the claws come out!
Where?
Kill these muskars!
Where are you? General the Dangerous. Porch Bug. Now we're done. But as I was saying, I'm also playing Mad Max from Warner Brothers, and they did just an incredible job addressing high-low. So combat interfaces are evolving. The Witcher 2 entered WASD for close quarters, and you know that matched for controllers more than likely. the fact that we tend to have combos and whatnot. Obviously, I learned everything I needed to know about fighting from Soul Calibur. So. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's not good. Are you kidding me? The door, it was not my door. I'm like listening for the microphone to come in. I thought it was here. It's fine. It's all fine. We'll go again. Go again, friend. You experience a special kind of zen when you get engaged in this sort of thing. It's what it is. Come here. Come here, friend. Alright. You're gonna want it. There's a version here. Whoa. They actually just woke up on me that time. What did I do differently? What did I do differently? Okay, so I engaged with more than one of them. Start with the one, work your way forward. So, super funny. Alright. Okay, fall back. Two of them are gonna come after me. Only engage with the one. Do it. Now you know what to do. Oh, I'm really overmatched here. My magic off the top. I need a pull. Maybe I can pull the archer. Got the sand rope. It doesn't count for anything, does it? Alright. What do we have going on here? Ready Fang, Tempest, Renny Big, Thunder. I don't really want to drop them there. We have Zero the Dangerous. Can I sweep? I can't. So, there's their archer. I can't pull one of these without tripping the other one. I find that unlikely. I am Khajiit. The night is mine. Alright. Get to the chopper. Let's do that. Do I have, also gonna reset. I wanted to just... It used to make people insane to watch my dad play. He would do the same thing. Very methodical approach when you're outmatched. For some reason, I seem to think that I have to kill these people. So, I want their archer to come in. How do I do that? I get this stupid A word every darn time. Come on, come here. Come to me. Come to me. Do this. He's too far away. Come to me. You can do this. I can pull the archer. We're gonna do that. We're gonna pull the archer. I closed with him. That was stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Let's get him in your sights. I'm sure. Pop him down. Trip him. Move far enough away that he can't really hurt you. Stupid. That was stupid. No, I regenerate. He's gonna try and pull me towards him. I hit him from here? Not really. I don't want to close with him. Gosh darn it. Now I did. Now what? Okay. Got one. Oh. That's because we're engaged. Sorry. I'm never sure about the protocol there. I have a limited amount of time here, friend, and I would like to go. Let's see, torch bug. I don't give a rat's behind about the torch bug. This looks like the kind of place a boss would be. So let's go here. Or is this how I came in? I feel like this is how I came in then. Nope, definitely not. This is such an Ultima setup when you know, stumble across one of their layers. What is this?
Curse your meddling!
Ready to the roll. Caught at last.
Did you find my daughter? Where is she?
Here! Your daughter is right here, you old fool!
Bethesda! You're the one who stole Cynthia? Oh,
Knew it.
this
Oh, I
one's
thought it was a
poor
boyfriend then.
Jakashit.
Ha! Feeling a little jealous? To go so far as to steal your father's pet.
So wait. So Ridzia did steal her, but she's not.
You think that Ridza the Rogue is finished? It's only a matter of time before I'm back on the streets. And when that happens, you
She's actually
watch your
kidnapped?
back.
You're so wrong. You're so wrong.
When I came back to Riverhold, I went to see my fool of a father. It's been years since Mother and I left, and I was feeling sentimental, I suppose. Stupidly sentimental. He didn't even recognize me. Of the cat? No, I just wanted to make him suffer. He's always been obsessed with his damn pets. That's why Mother left him, you know. He's so caught up in his little family that he didn't have time for us. For me.
Are you Cynthia? Or are you Ridzia and you kidnapped Cynthia? I am so confused.
Maybe you're right. Just another delinquent with papa problems. Isn't that just the way?
So, wait, she kidnapped a cat? Please tell me she kidnapped
You think
a
that
cat.
Ridza the Rogue is
Goodbye.
finished?
Yes, guard captain.
You know, I wasn't too sure about Thunderboots when he first came to town. Thought he would just cause more trouble than he solved. But thanks to the both of you, we can finally put Riddiza the Rogue behind bars. No, not too long. but it never takes much time for these kind of operations to wreak havoc on towns like Riverhold. I'm just glad we could nip it in the bud. Ridissa herself, however, has been troubling elsewhere for years now. Moldy moon sugar by itself will do little more than make a Khajiit ill. The trouble is when that same moon sugar is distilled into tainted skooma. It's an unfortunately common practice, given that moldy moon sugar is so cheap. Most likely. It's a vile thing to sell, though. Tainted skooma causes some of the most horrific reactions I've ever seen. Days of vivid nightmares and awful pain, often followed by an agonizing death. A truly horrible way to go.
Why don't you just poison their water source and call it a day?
Well, it seems that our investigation has come to a successful close. Though not quite in the way that Mizik was expecting. In hindsight, it makes sense.
Okay.
When you were told that Ishu's daughter left town years ago, Rideza must have been speaking of herself. Still, to have been chasing Ishu's pet this whole time. This
So it was a
is
cat.
true. Because of our dedication, Riverhold no longer has
there.
to deal with these vile smugglers. And let us hope it stays that way, yes? Mizik just needs to... Drinks are on Mizik! Just as soon as he is paid, of course.
So there's a kitten in here, is what you're saying. Great, okay. Oh my god, you were cute. You're Cynthia? Can I keep you?
Ishu is so pleased that you were able to find Cynthia. Finally, this one's family can be reunited.
The question that everyone wants to know, sir. Why didn't you tell me that Cynthia was a cat?
What do you mean? Ishu gave you every detail about his precious Cynthia that he could think of. Was there something that made you think his daughter was a Khajiit? Well, no matter. Cynthia is safe and Mizik will have his payment.
You're a questionable person, sir. Like, I had my doubts about... How do you say your family's good name from the description? But did not necessarily think that Cynthia was a cat.
Rideza has become just as greedy and cruel as her mother. How can Ishu accept such a daughter? Especially one who has already caused him to suffer. Rideza will face the justice of Riverhold's guards, as she deserves. If she wants to make peace, Ishu will make peace. After all, a quiet life for him and his family is all this one asked for. If Rideza wishes to be a part of that, she may be, but it is up to her.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Mizik just needs to collect our reward from Ishu, and perhaps Captain Kahiri will be feeling generous as well, yes? Feel free to head to the
she's
Banished
wanted.
Regrets. This one will meet you there.
The fantasy world. Definite fantasies there. Empty. Alright, so we're heading back to the world. The art of lockpicking involves wolf-like sound. When the tumbler starts to tremble, release it. How come I have... There are bad guys. It's unexpected.
Light it up!
That was fast. What the actual hell? Where am I? What is going on? Why do I have Eurexian archers? Okay, hold on. We have Eurexian archers the flip everywhere, and I'm at a farm. One second here. I'm gonna drop back 10 and punch. Spell runner. Dragonthorn. Oh, I can collect some flowers. That's nice. Investigate car searches. that's where... Okay, so that's to the southeast. We'll see if we can't go around here. What are you, friend? Discarded orders. Both Her Majesty Queen Uraxia and her court necromancer Zuma Gumuk detected a series of unknown surges of magical energy uncomfortably close to Rimmond's western borders. You are to immediately divert your squad and investigate the locations indicated on the accompanying map. The orders are to investigate each area, know any unusual creatures or occurrences, and capture any bystanders for interrogation. To be clear, Her Majesty wants them alive. Failure is not an option. Lieutenant Lupita, 1st Uraxian Legion. Interesting. For starters, it's interesting that they're named for her, not for her kingdom. And that's kind of a new one for me. Hello, little longtail. But, also for... So I accidentally picked up a quest marker from my other quest. Come on. I have to make that jump in order to hit that railing. Yep.
Wood elves have their rot met brew made of meat and bile. The lizards eat their bugs and twigs and everything so vile. But those of us who walk the sands know life's greatest pleasure is strictly sweet.
Music just needs to collect our reward from issue.
Okay. This is Banished Regrets. There we go. I didn't step onto the
Family reunited, a smuggling ring destroyed, and the gratitude of all of Riverhold. Not a bad start to a partnership, yes? Music was even able to secure a hefty bonus, thanks to the generosity of Captain Kahiri.
You're gonna need that, sweetheart. You bust some smugglers, they're gonna come after you for the rest of your life.
Of course, of course. Your share as promised. After all, Music would never have been able to solve this investigation without your aid. Pleasure working with you, Walker. Do not be a stranger, yes? A safe town, a happy client, and an investigation expertly solved. And a 5-claw partnership, if Music does say so himself. What more could this one ask for?
What's next for you, Thunderbird?
After such a successful investigation, Music is hopeful that more clients will come forth. We live in turbulent times, Walker. Dragons, tyrants, necromancy. There is no end to Elsewhere's suffering as of late, and yet so much is overlooked.
Ooh, this is me. What do you mean, friend?
Those in power have priorities, and the petty problems of the common folk, they tend to be on the very bottom of this list. That is why we must look after each other. If Music does not offer his help, who will? Of course. But first and foremost, it is Music's passion.
Passion?
That is why this one takes the name Thunderboots. If he cannot work in the name of justice, then he will not work at all. This, he swears. Music's investigations take him many places, so it is hard to call one town home. But he's enjoyed his time in the Riverhold. He has a comfortable tavern room and a steady supply of clients. Well, a steadier supply of clients. Honestly? Just the one. A bard's flute was stolen while he was drinking in the tavern. He was very certain another musician had stolen it out of jealousy. Quickly, it turned out to be the innkeeper who stole the flute. This bard could not play in tune to save his life, and it was driving away business. So, Mizik suggested that the bard seek another tavern. A happy solution for everyone involved.
I'm gonna say, peg an innkeeper, you might be in trouble. Alright, that innkeeper, the innkeeper. Alright, what do we have? Probably up my magic. Cave and do that. Get our points. There was an interface feature that made me laugh so hard back in the day. You had to commit the points. It was like, can't you just hit enter? But, let's see, concealed weapon. Flash an enemy, attacking with concealed weapon while sneaking or invisible stuns the enemy. That looks good to me. Choose an ability to more surprise attack. If you're flanking an enemy. Resident smile. Distance smile. Let's see. Swallow soul. Would be one. Steal an enemy's life force, healing you or two other nearby allies for 50% damage, or healing X magical damage. 35. This is just better. All around better. There is no confusion here. Alright.
That hand was hard to beat. And if you find you're feeling cross about this tragic loss, there's a cause for your defeat. You took your chance on the furtive glance at cards that couldn't compete. But these they tell no lies. Next time be more.
Lessons learned guarding caravans by Big Dorlin. 1. Bring plenty of liquids to drink even more than you think, because it's hot as fire out there. 2. Wear a hat or you'll get dizzy again and fall down like you're drunk. 3. Don't lose the dune rippers, they're really fast. Don't tease the dune rippers. 4. Don't leave your kebabs on the ground, leaving a clean flat rock because ants. 5. A jackal won't play fetch. Can I keep this? Just want to share that. I think we, position Shazar enjoys some Cyrodiilic worship. It is often misconstrued. He and 1,000 other deities have sizable cults in Imperial City. Shazar is especially venerated in the Colovian West, although he's called Shore there. The West Kings are resolutely and religiously Nordic. Having the haziness of Shazar's relationship to the divines, as he often calls their missing siblings, begins with Saint Alessia, so-called slave queen of Cyrodiil, founder figure of the original Cyrodiilic Empire. The earliest Syro-Nordic stories of the Heartland, Shazar fought against the Aelids, the Heartland High Elves, on mankind's behalf. Then, for some unknown reason, he vanishes from the stage, presumably to help other humans elsewhere. Without his leadership, the Aelids, I can't conquer the humans and enslave them. Slavery lasts for generations. The isolated humans eventually begin to venerate the pantheon of their masters, or at least assimilate so much of high elven religious practices into their native traditions to become indistinguishable. Alessia takes a demigod lover. Humans revolt. Skyrim lends its army to the slave queen of the south. Revolution succeeds. Hegemonies are quickly overthrown. White Gold Tower is captured by Alessia's forces. She promptly declares herself first Empress of Cyrodiil. Part of the package means she has to become the High Priestess of Akatosh as well. Akatosh was an all-married god. Alessia's subjects were resilient and willing to renounce their worship of the pantheon. Found herself in a sensitive political situation. She needed the Nords as her allies, but they were at that time fiercely opposed to any adoration of elven deities. Couldn't force her subjects to revert back to the Nordic pantheon. They have another revolution. instituted a new religion, the Eight Divines, an elegant, well-researched synthesis of Nordic and Elven. Shazar, as a result, had to change, no longer be the bloodthirsty anti-Elven warlord of old. Could not disappear altogether either. The Nords would have drawn their support of her rule, and he had to become the spirit behind all human undertakings. Even though this was merely a thinly disguised, watered-down version of Shore, it was good enough for the Nords. Turn the page. I have to stop. I can't help it. I get work stress for some reason is just the most evil thing in the world to me. And I get these lines, so I use this anti-aging cream that's very thick. And for some reason it loves cat hair. It just loves it. So I wind up with an itchy nose all the time. Alright, so what am I doing now? I basically can investigate power surges, and that's about it. So we'll go see if we can head up another location. And, well, hello, friend.
We learned survival skills. It was a bunch of 12-year-olds.
You want to talk to me?
Historically, Riverhold has passed back and forth between Anequina and Cyrodiil. Such difficulties can come with being a border town. Happily, we've been part of Elsewhere for centuries now.
I love the names that they pick. These guys who are out there inventing lore were so literal in their translations sometimes. It made me laugh. It still happens to this day with Daenerys, who uses a set of semiotics that we associate with the Eastern Bloc, and then up through the Cyrillic. I was just gonna hop the wall. I do like to travel in a straight line, like every other gamer on the face of the planet. But yeah, they, there we go. There's a postern gate. And I get to gather. Can't stop me, friend. Alright. Some of these just became hilarious mispronunciations of things that they were obviously thinking about in some way or another. Honor. Let's hone in on that. Ew. Why would I take this? Hold on. That's a power surge location? There is no way that was a power surge location. A rotten turkey leg. Their little markers are really weird online. Oh, I'm starting to hiccup.
No, Azazel. Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous nature. The dead can't hurt us.
Stinks of cold harbor. Perhaps one of the usurper queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
You know, honey, I would love to talk. I really would. I'm actually trying to tear through this monster specifically to talk to you. Now you were saying, don't touch dead monsters. You have my full attention now, as does your feline friend, Theoduna.
Don't touch the dead thing, Theduna tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what killed it.
Alright, well, after this,
Maybe it
Daedric
ran
corpse?
afoul of a dragon.
it's perfect, don't you?
I saw you, traveler. Why do all outsiders insist on acting suspiciously?
We like to beat up foreigners.
Like never. So it looks very.
I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head. Are you one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness?
Wait, tell me about the guy with the pun on his head. Is he running for office? Because we have a guy like that in the US.
Do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen?
You know what, the haterade friend. I'm just, I'm your average, run-of-the-mill peasant.
Euraxia.
Wandering around.
The hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head.
I have a curiosity streak that's larger than a cat. I don't know what you're talking about.
You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer.
Everyone does that.
The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
Who are you, concerned citizen? I have an inn with the captain of the guard in Riverhold, so if you want to go, we can throw down like it's okay. I'll carve my little initial in your forehead. Alright, find the outsider with the pot on his head. This is gonna be glorious. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I've been running a little bit long with these, and I do want to check the audio on it and so on. So, I am Anjingo. This is Hook Play Next. You might also know me as Aliera of Wayrest. This is my jam. This is my empire. I can't even tell you. I didn't want to get a gaming laptop because I object to the fact that software developers will not invest in NVIDIA. Either you fix your own problems like these guys did in advanced gaming, or you're an indie developer, and that's fine too. And you have two options as far as a lot of beta testers are concerned. So the only thing that a gaming laptop has is a graphics card that will parse non-parsed video for you and run it through RAM properly. And NVIDIA is a plugin that will actually do that. So if you can't be bothered, neither can I. So I finally bought an external hard drive because gaming laptops also have more memory, and just dropped ESO onto it so that I could finally play along. Because that one is me, if I can't have more memory installed, then really what am I? So I'm here, I'm playing, I'm so excited to be a part of it. So drop me a like and subscribe. If you're online, hook up with me, let me know your gamer tag and all that good stuff. If you Steam at all. If you want to talk gaming, drop a comment in the comments below. Thank you for coming along for the ride. As always, much love, and we'll see you in the next video.